The adjournment debate had to be stopped short today due to a lack of quorum in the chambers. During the adjournment motion debate on the delay in holding the provincial council elections, the bell was rung on 3 occasions. However, there were only 18 MPs present in Parliament at the third ring. There was a debate in Parliament regarding the Constitutional Council today.
It is sad to say that the Constitutional Council, when taking important decisions as per the powers vested with them by Parliament and when making appointments to key positions, has adopted a policy of continuously rejecting the recommendations of the President. The President has not considered political affiliations. There was a huge issue in the country when the Attorney General was being appointed. Secondly, there was an issue when appointing the Inspector General of Police. Now the position of the Chairman of the Court of Appeal. It is an inappropriate course of action for the Constitutional Council to reject the nominee of the President. Prime Minister is the Constitutional Council today creating a constitutional crisis so that the UNP can hold on to power?
No party has a majority there. The Prime Minister and the opposition leader has the opportunity to name 5 people. When Sambandhan was the opposition leader, there was an opinion among all parties that there should be one person from the alliance. Thereby, he awarded one appointment to the alliance. Also, when speaking of how much seniority was important, Mark Fernando was supposed to be the Chief Justice of the country. He was not appointed. Sarat Silva was appointed. They are angry about the decisions that the Supreme Court gave in December. We also know that there was no problem when the Attorney General or the IGP was appointed.
All the key decisions that we took were unanimous, especially the appointment of the Attorney General and the IGP. We don't take these decisions based on the seniority only. The recommendation of the Chief Justice is also necessary. If the judiciary of the country is as beautiful and independent as you say, why has the Supreme Court not given a decision on the case filed citing the Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division was not established legally? It has been over 3.5 years now. Also, no decision has been given on the cases filed against the postponement of the Provincial Council elections the last time. So these are only 2 examples I gave you regarding the judiciary that is independent according to him. We request you for 2 dates to be given during parliamentary sessions for this issue surrounding the conduct of the Constitutional Council. The most senior justice in the Supreme Court, Eva Vanasundara's name nominated by the President for the position of Chief Justice. He sent it to the Constitutional Council. He has publicly said this.
අග්‍රවිනිශ්චයකාර තනතුරට ජනාධිපතිතුමා නිර්දේශ කළා මේ ව්‍යවස්ථාදායක සභාවට එවනවා. එතුමා ප්‍රසිද්ධිය කියලා කියන වෙලාවයි. ආවේ නැහැ. ඉතින් කොහොමද කොන්නේ? ආවේ නැහැ නේ ඉතින් ඔයයි අසාධාරණ චෝදනා කරන්නේ. ඒ නම එවන්න බැරි වුණේ මොකද? ඒ නම එව්වේ නැත්තේ ඇයි? ග්‍රාමාතුතුමාගේ කණ්ඩායම කිව්වා ඒ නම එවන්න එපා ප්‍රතික්ෂේප කරනවා. චෝදනා කරන්න එපා. සදාචාරාත්මකව බැලුවොත්
Morally, shouldn't the members of the council appointed by the Prime Minister and the previous opposition leader resign? Shouldn't the new opposition leader and Prime Minister fill those vacancies? Just as Chama Rajapaksa accepted facts and respectfully resigned, it is fair for the other members who were appointed by Sambandhan to remain in their positions.
When the 19th Amendment was being passed, he should have said that the others should change if the Prime Minister and the opposition leader changes.
The opposition and the government jointly voted for the 19th Constitutional Amendment.
The position of Chairman of the Court of Appeal is vacant now. Deepani Vijay Sundara was appointed as the working chairman for 14 days. The 14 days ended on Wednesday. Even at the end of these 14 days, a new chairman of the Court of Appeal had not been appointed. So this has become a big issue in the legal sphere.
We spoke about this broadly. There should be some amendments to the 19th Constitutional Amendment. The 19th Amendment does not include what should be done after the 14 days are over. There is an issue there. There is a loophole and it should be amended.
Doesn't this debate in Parliament today portray the issues of the 19th Constitutional Amendment? Can the members of the Constitutional Council, who were jointly appointed by the Prime Minister and the opposition leader, be changed after the opposition leader has changed? What happens 14 days after a temporary appointment made at a higher court? The debate in Parliament today shows that there is no clear provision in the 19th Amendment on this issue. When considering the ambiguities the 19th Amendment has created on other matters, does it not depict the fact that it has created a situation where no party can carry forward a government? A constitution or amendments to the constitution are drafted in order to govern a country with ease. However, the 19th Amendment has further aggravated the mess in the country's administration. The entire country knows that President's Council Jayampathy Wickramaratne and M.A. Sumandiran headed the drafting of the 19th Constitutional Amendment. We reported on the preparations made by Dr. Jampati Vikramaratne and a group who are drafting a new constitution for the country to hold discussions on a number of important matters. The only question on the minds of the general public: is this how the 19th constitutional amendment was also drafted?